one test to play, New Zealand are one game up in the 1956 rubber with South Africa for 60 years undefeated World Rugby champions. 65,000 people back into Eden Park, even swinging from the trees. The ground is firm and the weather perfect for this battle of champions. Referee is Bill Price, successful controller of the third test in the Maori game. South Africa get off on the wrong foot as Nell stubs the ground with his toe. The two mighty forward packs engage in their first scrum. New Zealand get possession and Brown kicks for touch. From the early line-out, South Africa get possession, but the All Black forwards burst through in a full-scale assault, a loose rush with the ball at their feet. On the scrum, South Africa has it. Banker Hill bears down, but Vivier clears from in goal. Peter Jones bullocks round the line-out. The All Blacks get it again from the line-out. Reed sends it out to Bill Clark, but he fumbles, and another typically rugged loose ruck follows. The Boks have it. Howe kicks. Walsh goes up to take it. But Nell gets him and the ball is loose. From a line-out, Slater makes a break up the sideline, but Don Clark stops him in his tracks. From a handy position, Vivier tries a penalty, but the kick misses. Now it's South Africa's turn to attack. They get the ball from the line-out. Howe kicks across field. Jordan is there to smother the ball, and Walsh dashes up to relieve with a speculator into touch. At least 6 yards inside his own half, Don Clark makes a remarkable attempt at goal. And it's almost over. A valuable kick that makes the Springboks live in fear of his powerful boot. It's a real fear, too. A few minutes later, from only 12 yards nearer the post, Don Clark kicks a beautiful penalty. New Zealand are 3 points up after 14 minutes of play. In slow motion, our cameras show Howe, spearhead of the Springbok attack, probing for weaknesses in the defense. He evades Bill Clark, but Brown nails him to the ground. From the ruck, Reed throws the ball back to Gray. He fumbles, but even with 4 Boks coming at him, he switches play with a long pass to Pat Walsh. Playing a dashing and determined game at center, Walsh races upfield, kicks along Jordan's wing. But Vivier is there to save. Howe also tries short kicks, but fullback Don Clark is as safe as a house. Dixon suddenly turns the fence into attack from loose play. He dribbles right up to the Springbok line. But the reliable Vivier saves beautifully from behind his line. Here is Peter Jones exemplifying the relentless drive of the All Black forwards. But at halftime, the score is still 3-0. Who will last the distance in the struggle and stress of this historic international? Kick-off by Don Clark. He puts it right down to the goal line, but the return is just as good. Excellent Springbok line-out play, a feature of the whole tour, is still getting South Africa plenty of possession. But the tackling by the All Black backs remains as deadly as ever. Rucking by both sides is intense as they struggle for dominance forward. Becker tries to bullock his way through close defense. However, the first break is made by the All Blacks. The forwards go away from the line-out, and in a flash, Peter Jones in top gear gathers the ball, swerves past Vivier, and races over for a wonderful and decisive try. A deliriously excited crowd cheer Clark's conversion, and the All Blacks are 8 points in front. New Zealand suffer a blow when Jarden is injured. Down on the near touchline, Driver assists him to stand up, but the star winger has to leave the field. New Zealand is playing now with 14 men, but the All Blacks' defence remains impenetrable, with the forwards going harder than ever. While Jarden is off the field, Bill Clark plays a determined and dangerous centre game. It's not only the All Black defence that's standing up to the strain. Buzzy Vivier, the Springbok captain, is like the Rock of Gibraltar. Jarden, still injured, returns to play, and Pat Walsh at centre again is going all out for the line, but Howe brings him down inches short of it. South African line-out play is superb. Dawson again gets the ball back to Stratham. Johnston, now brought him to fly half, takes it. He cuts straight through and up the paddock in one of the few penetrating runs of the game. Front row man Ian Clark makes a brilliant tackle from behind to bring him down, and his brother Don completes the save. With minutes to go, the result is put beyond doubt. From just inside halfway, Don Clark kicks another beautiful goal, and New Zealand are 11 points in front. Just before time, Tiny White, the All Black lock, is injured in a flurry on the South African line and is carried on. With only 6 forwards against the Springboks 8, the All Black pack still managed to pin the South Africans on their goal line. Once more, the South Africans have a narrow escape. Tiny White, veteran of 23 consecutive tests, leaves the field. Driver makes a sensational run up the sideline to put the South Africans in an attacking position. The last minute of play. From a ruck in the New Zealand 25, the ball is passed to Gray. With only the crippled Jarden outside him, he decides to run instead of kicking. He's caught in possession. Howe scoops it up and whips it inside the Driver, who's over for a fine opportunist try. Vivier converts. 11-5, and the clock shows full time. Desperately, the Springboks try a scissors movement. But strong tackling smashes the movement as the game ends, with New Zealand winning a notable victory in the match and the rubber. Cheering crowds engulf the players as they leave the field. Captain Vivier in front. A weary Jaap Becker. And an injured Ron John. The formidable Johan Carson. And New Zealand's young hero, Don Clark. After 30 years of playing the Springboks, all New Zealand rejoices in the achievement of New Zealand's greatest rugby ambition. Victory over South Africa in 1956.